right, welcome back, everybody. So, as promised, newspaper time. So, let's take a look and see what the front pages of our dailies are leading with this morning.
Okay.
Business Day
Starting with
first.
Business Day, yeah. Woolies dropped David Jones brand in South Africa. South African retailer continues to be battered by the Australian unit, and market capitalization drops to 53 billion rand. And seemingly, the brand David Jones is not doing well in South Africa. So Woolies having to do something about that, and they are now going to carry that, I think, under their own label. You know, the Woolies luxury brand.
Okay, so
they will carry it under their own label. And then Naspers, Richemont shoot up by 100 billion rand. Combined valuations of JSE heavyweights, Naspers and Richemont, soared by more than 100 billion rand yesterday after a major global index provider decided not to punish stocks with dual share structures. So looking, a good day for them at least.
Good.
And then President has 14 days to take action against lying gig cover, and that, of course, as per the Public Protector's recommendation, and 30 days, that's the number of days the Speaker of Parliament, Baleka Mbete, has from the date of the report to provide a plan on steps to be taken against Gigaba for breaching Parliament's Code of Ethical Conduct. And what's interesting, of course, is your next interview.
Yeah, the next interview coming
with
up
relation to that as well.
Exactly, talking about the Integrity Commission within the ANC, and we're going to be talking to the chair of this commission. We've got George Mashamba. He's here, he's an ANC veteran, so we're going to talk to him all about this and the integrity of the ANC and the things that they look into. So do stay tuned. That should be an interesting conversation. The next front page I think we're looking at is, I've got the Soweto in front of me. So it's a Citizen.
Yeah.
Can Gigaba survive? Gosh, in fact, we asked that question on Monday, and that was before all of these things started coming out this week.
He's having a terrible week, isn't he?
Really.
So the Public Protector's report tabled yesterday demands that President Cyril Ramaphosa take stern action against the under fire Home Affairs Minister after he lied under oath and violated the Executive Ethics Code. And then Patricia de Lille cuts ties with the DA. According to a source, federal leadership is concerned that the party might be punished at the polls next year. And also, homeowners can't compete anymore. Lower disposable incomes, selling and transferring costs make property markets difficult. One day we must talk about the transfer and selling costs of property.
It's insane. It is
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I mean, you can't sell your house because of the transfer duties. It's just become out of hand.
It certainly has, but I need to understand why are we paying so much?
I've never understood it. I thought somebody else understands it, but
no.
we just have to pay the money.
Zero understanding.
Yeah.
Maybe we should note it and get someone to come and explain
and talk
to
about
us.
those, because we all get bitten by those.
Yeah.
It is that is terrible. Something else that's terrible is this photograph on the front page of the Sowetan. A very powerful image, and a sad image at that. It's a picture of our Gauteng Education MEC, Panyaza Lesufi. He visited Mohloli Secondary School in Sharpeville yesterday after 4 classrooms were gutted. And I mean, absolutely gutted when you look at these photos. And this was in the VAR, a mysterious fire that is now the subject of a police probe. Fire yesterday forced 42 grade 12 pupils who were writing their geography exam to be moved to other classes. The police said when emergency workers arrived at the school, it was already too late. Everything was burnt down. At this stage, unclear what caused the fire. They're waiting for a report from the fire department. But I mean, can you imagine? It's stressful enough having to write exams, and then you don't have a classroom to write in, and then it's burnt down, and you don't know why,
and it's all very suspicious.
I feel so sorry for them. Yeah.
So you hope they get to the bottom of it, but it's a very powerful shot. That image is.
It really is an amazing image.
We've had a few nice ones over the last couple of weeks.
And particularly on the Sowetan. So well done to the Sowetan for these images that you're bringing out. And then, of course, this story. They've also got de Lille, they've got Cyril to act against Gigaba, that's there, I think, in all of those. But this story, nurses from hell tell patient, we don't care if you die. Pregnant woman refused treatment because she owed a Joburg hospital 70 rand, and paralyzed lady left to scald in bath water, in boiling hot bath water. They go into details about the horrors that patients are going through at the South Rand Hospital. I mean, this is...
The details are staggering.
It's staggering.
The pregnant lady, according to that newspaper report, miscarried the following day. She was 4 months pregnant. She miscarried the day after that happened. And the woman who was burnt, she actually, because she's paralyzed from the waist down, didn't even feel it and only noticed what had happened when her skin started peeling off.
Yeah.
Absolutely
so
horrific.
Please, let's talk about this. This is the South Rand Hospital. I mean, this front page is a devastating front page that you're going to look at this morning. Burnt down schools and nurses telling patients they don't care if you die. I mean, that's not what you want to wake up to, do you? All right, those are the newspaper front pages. We're going to be, as we said, talking to George Mashamba from the ANC Integrity Commission. Do stay tuned for that interview.